Thank you, Reverend. Would you be willing, we were interrupted, would you be willing to explain to this assembly our beliefs concerning a witch's reciting of the Lord's Prayer?
Yes. We have been advised by Cotton Mather and the Boston clergy to put forth the Lord's Prayer test to the accused. Now it is believed that a witch would not be able to recite the Lord's Prayer without some amputation or deprivation to the text, for the Lord would not suffer a witch to blaspheme in such a manner.
Thank you, Reverend. Yes. Now, if it is the opinion of this assembly...
I can say the prayer.
Will you do so?
Very well. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Reverend Hale, I defer to you.
As I'm sure the assembly is well aware, the defendant has omitted the phrase, "but deliver us from evil."
I did say it.
You did not, good wife.
These children are working to confound me.
The children are themselves confounded, Goody Bishop. It is now time to take accounting of this assembly. Now, I would ask you to keep in mind that a vote to send Bridget Bishop to a formal trial is by no means necessarily a vote to convict her of witchcraft. This merely means that she should be held for a formal trial at a later date. Now, based only on that testimony that you have heard in this room and on this day, those who believe that there is sufficient evidence to send Bridget Bishop on to a formal trial on the charge of witchcraft, we would ask that you signify so now with the raising of your hands. Oh, we're one of those. Oh, here we are. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to move on. Conversely, based only on that testimony that you have heard in this room and on this day, those who believe there is not sufficient evidence to send Bridget Bishop on to a formal trial and believe she should be released into the community, which is all of you, please signify so now with the raising of your hands. There it is. Thank you. Hear now our recommendation. The magistrates and citizens of our sovereign Lord and Lady, the King and Queen, on this, the 19th day of April, 1692, by a vote of 3 to 16, do find that there is not sufficient evidence to hold Bridget Bishop for formal trial and that she should be released. However, Goody Bishop, please bear in mind, should any further evidence come forward pertaining to these charges, you will be brought here once again to make answer to them. Understood? Good day, Goody Bishop. What will be the issue of these troubles, God only knows. I fear that the ages will not wear away the stain nor that reproach which these things do leave behind upon our land. However, for your attendance and your service here this day, we do humbly thank you, and this meeting is adjourned.